Mustache maintenance bothering you? Let's talk about that. Hey guys, the Mustache Man is back, and I thought let's talk about a topic that drives me absolutely bonkers, and that is the separation of your mustache. I am so excited because we have gotten through the hurdle of that awkward stage that comes along of beard and mustache growth. And I've talked about this in the series about making sure your lip is trimmed up through this growth, because there becomes a week where it just absolutely becomes bonkers about how everything looks. And then there's just one day you put in some wax, you style it out, and before you know it, you got a nice handlebar, everything's moving where it needs to go. And before you know it, you got a amazing mustache. But there's something that always comes along that bothers me, and I don't know how to handle it. And there's 2 to 3 ways to fix it. And like I said, we're talking about the middle part of your mustache. And as we separate it, this is something that we got to do. As we train our mustache, I like to pinch it out and separate it. But we have this middle portion of the mustache. Now, depending on your genetics, some guys actually don't grow in that area, and it bothers the crap out of me because they don't have to deal with this. But it comes along and it's a struggle, because what happens is, as you pinch and pull out your mustache, these hairs, I call them flyaways, and they either go crosswise or this way or that way, and there's no real sense of direction that you can put it. And the only way you can deal with it is until you grow it out to your chin, and that's going to take 6 months, a year, and I don't want to do that. We're talking about now. So there's a few ways to address it. 1, pluck them out. It sounds brutal, but yes, it can happen. The best way to do this is get some pluckers, separate your mustache, and in between, right where your space is between that mustache, you're pretty much going to take your pluckers and you're just going to pull them out one by one. And oh my God, does it hurt. But the upside of it, it really looks clean, and it really does a great job separating the mustache. And as you don't have any wax in there, it's really a nice clean cut look. Now, the other version is the scissors. I'm not really partial to this, and because it comes back, and on top of it, when you cut down your mustache, you create this bigger gap in between it, and now you have a cut line. And for me, I'm not a big fan of it. I like things to lay natural as they do. That's why I do like the pluckers. You can actually get right where that little space is, pluck it out. But with the scissors, then you got these little, notches that are coming out of your lip, and it's not the best. And of course, the third way, which I haven't mentioned, is just to grow it out. And unfortunately, that's something that we can deal with. And if you're okay with some hairs going this way and some hairs going that way, it's something to deal with. But it works. The best way to fix that or to endure it is just to grow it out longer. And before you know it, you'll actually find where the mustache and those hairs need to lay. So this is a tough thing to deal with, but it's part of the game and growing it out. And I really like the plucking part of it. It hurts by all means. It sucks. But once you get through that pain, it actually looks really well. So think about what you want to do as your mustache is growing out and how you want it to style it out, because we're coming into the end of this growth, because everything is looking great. Things are laying where it needs to lay. And we're going to be finishing up this series. And yeah, I'm probably just going to trim it off and cut it and move on to the next round. So with that being said, let me know what you guys think the best way to get around this hurdle is and how you guys like to address it. With that being said, like and subscribe. Check me out on all that social media. Definitely make sure to check out the new page. With that being said, I will see you guys on the flip side. See ya!